Alright, I am the Artist Division 1 and I am here yet again for Night Owls 5, a Brandon Mitchell film, that's right. This one kind of goes back, well first, before I even talk about what the movie, let's talk about Mr. Ron Jeremy. When I first saw this, the first thing, I usually don't like asking people for their connections, but I used to do a radio show and once I saw this, I was like, you know what, I love Ron Jeremy, I love the movie they made about him, the Legend of Ron Jeremy. I was like, I gotta ask Brandon if I can get him on the show. And sadly, Brandon had nothing to do with getting Ron Jeremy for this movie. He was actually doing something for Sean C. Phillips, who was in this movie. And he just asked Ron if he could get a few scenes of him doing some funny shit, which you see right here. And that's how Brandon got him. So if anybody out there is just like, oh, I'm gonna ask Brandon about Ron Jeremy, don't bother, because you'll get the same story that he said in his commentary and my commentary. But I love Ron Jeremy. Very interesting dude. Very interesting guy. I've only seen one scene of him fucking, but... Alright, Night Owls 5. Now this is more of a continuation of Part 3. Part 4 kind of went in a different direction, which I kind of liked. It was really good, but this one kind of goes back to its roots here. And we get a little something different here. We get some different highlight... Ooh, a 99-cent only story. Okay, sorry. But we get Brandon on the mic, dropping rhymes. You know? Yeah, I love that. Yeah, we get a whole bunch of... I just like how simplistic this is. Not simplistic in a bad way, but like, you know, I just know it was just either him or somebody driving him down the street, pimping out all these fucking sights, you know. Here's this... Okay, back in my Night Owls 3 commentary, I mentioned a sound effect, and there that sound effect is again. It's not the... There's Lloyd Kaufman, creator of Toxic Avenger. That ringtone is not a ringtone. It's what you would hear when you call somebody. He used it again in Night Owls 5. I like how that's his threat. You know, he's like, I'm gonna come over there and slap my friend in the balls, and that's totally heterosexual. I like that.
Oh man, I hate that.
Lloyd Kaufman just seems really off the wall in this movie. He's just a titty fun bag. You never loved huge tits, and Day the Clown Dies is probably the most normal thing that flies out of that man's mouth in this movie. And I would like to know, like, you know, does Brandon say, hey, I want you to say this stuff and we're going to record it, or does Lloyd Kaufman just say, get the fuck out of my way, I'll record what I want? You know, I wonder if that's what he does. Again, for guys who don't know, Lloyd Kaufman is the creator of Surf Nazis Must Die, Redneck Zombies, Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High, all those good ones. I watched Toxic Avenger 2 just the other day and I pretty liked it. I liked it a little bit. Here comes another very Kevin Smith-esque scene. I like to compare these Night Owls films to something that you would see in a Kevin Smith movie, and this is another scene that's just like, and there's even a line of dialogue that's ripped. No, I wouldn't say ripped as in like you fucking stole it, but I would consider an homage. I don't know. I'm listening to this without sound, so I know he says cocksmoker at one point. And oh yeah, let me mention the return of Gabriel right there. Gabriel seems a little bit more naturally laid back in this one than he did in the fourth one. Like in the fourth one, like, you know, again, I'm not ragging on Gabriel. I think Gabriel's alright, but in the fourth one, it just seems like it was like he was almost reading a cue card in his opening scene. This one, it's more laid back and natural. And I like this little bitch ass knife he pulls out to gut somebody. Like, honestly, do you think they really would have done something? Like, I love that look. He's like, wow,
fucking do it or what?
Yeah, that's random.
Whatever.
You know? And I like how that ends the fight. He's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna gut you like a fucking fish.
Somehow he's got this super rare copy of the movie.
And oh yeah, and we missed the setup where he's on the lookout for The Day the Clown Cried, which apparently is a real movie. I've yet to really look into whether or not this is a real movie or not, but he's about to get the money for the tape or DVD, whatever the hell it is in this movie. I believe it's a DVD.
That's only for emergencies, man.
We're gonna soon learn that you don't need money, sir.
A fucking pizza party and shit.
Cocksmoker, there it is. I just heard it. Alright. I have headphones on, so like I'm blocking out the sound so it won't reverberate into the microphone that I'm using. So I can only hear bits and pieces here. I love how they're so excited. They're just like, they know it's a clown fucking tape. Like, they don't, you know, they don't think it's like some plotted movie, anything like that. They think it's a tape of fucking people fucking in clown suits, which, you know, being a porn enthusiast like myself, I do like porn, and there's Sean C. Phillips. There is such a thing as clown porn, and that's Sean C. Phillips, aka Dawn from the Dawn and Murph show. And in this one, I can't remember from the third one, but like in this one, Sean, if you watch Cool Dude or if you watch his channel, every time, I would probably say, you know, out of 9 out of 10 videos, every time Sean comes on, it starts over with that high pitch, hey guys, it starts over that, and it just seems like every line he does in this one is just that high pitch, hey guys. And again, like much like the third one, this is like a total 180 from what I watch on Cool Dude every week. It's just, he's talking about sucking titties and fucking slapping titties and not women titties either, but like man titties. You know, that's even weird. See, it's just a complete 180. I'd even say a complete 360 almost from who he is. You know, he's like fucking Wonder Woman. He spins around, he becomes Dawn. He spins around again, he becomes Sean. Spins around again, he becomes Richard. Richard, I always like to look at. I don't know if this is true, but I always like to think of it as like he named him Richard after Richard from Tommy Boy. Rarest bootlegs on the bootleg circuit. And for those of you wondering, the bootleg circuit is true. I mean, you can find a lot of good stuff on the bootleg. It just depends on who has it. You know, I'm currently looking for some bootlegs of myself right now, but I'm trying to get a good price. But anyway, it's not about me today. It's about this movie. I love how like throughout the whole movie, Brandon's wearing the Mitchell production shirt. Like, it's just like the character Brandon just has his own production company, which I think is great. I don't know. I just think it's funny I was wearing that shirt. Now, he has $50 for this movie, and I understand that $50 for like a rare movie such as this that only 3 people have laid eyes on is not really a lot of money, but like, what's about to happen is just something I would never do for a DVD. I'm sorry. You know, I love DVDs, as some of you watch my channel, but I'm not going to let somebody fuck me in my ass for a DVD. Lady lumps, that's an outdated reference at this point, but... I like I was wearing the Dawn and Murph show, just like, you know, not advertising the Dawn and Murph, but, I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that. It's 3:28 in the morning, man. I like how he thinks about it. Yeah. Gabriel and his wife beater. Probably just got done beating somebody. And for those of you wondering, those aren't anybody special. It's just 2 dudes who walk by. You'll hear that in Sean and Brandon's commentary as well. I like how he came strutting up. Like, oh, fuck. Ooh, looks like Scrabble's at Subway. See, and they're just so excited because they're like, fuck yeah, man, we're gonna watch some clown fucking... And if you've ever seen clown porn, man, that's just, it's kooky. If you're listening to this and you're just like, gee, I wonder if clown porn exists, you know what, it's kooky enough. And there's these horrified looks here. That big peace sign in the back. That's the greatest look in the history of looks right there, is Brandon looking forward like that, and side, back. He's just had enough, you know. I feel like I had to crawl over him to get the fuck out of there. That's pretty funny. I have watched movies where I've had that look where I'm just like, I cannot believe I just had that watch this. And that young gentleman right there, he was in a Around the Town vlog with that man right there, portraying MJ's cousin, but he wasn't really his cousin. Apparently he must have just been there and threw him in. He kind of overacts, even though he's in the movie for like 2 seconds, he overacts his one little part he has. You're about to see it right here. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a cool dude. See, like, okay, you did not need all that. Like, that was just too much. A simple shrug of the shoulders would have been sufficient. I'm no expert, but... And here's like the one line that like... That's the one line that's just totally 180 from who he is on camera and everything. You know? Fucking fade to black. Credits. Yeah, so yeah, that was Night Owls 5, and apparently from what Brandon says, there's not going to be another Night Owls for a while. Hopefully there will be, man. I can see it now. Night Owls 5 in Houston, where they meet the fucking artist and shit like that. That'd be fucking pimp. I think with like Brendan comes to Houston, like, hey, let's look for a rare tape here, and he meets with artists and shit. You know, so yeah, thanks again to Brandon for letting me do this. Artist V1 YouTube, thanks for listening, and until next time, I'm the Artist Version 1, and guess what? I am out.